Huber in the morning on 100.7 The Bay.
On this day.
Man, crisp. He is feeling good. All right, let's get right to it.
On this day.
It's Huber in the mornings on this day on 100.7 The Bay.
You like how I said, let's get right to it? Like somebody other than me was the one holding it up?
I mean, you got to deflect.
That's right. I'm going to start mailing you some cockroaches. All right, it is time for the radio sensation sweep in the nation that is On This Day, brought to you by our friends at Bayline X, located on Dover Road in Glen Burnie. You can find them online at baylinex.com. That's Bayline X, where the professionals go.
Call Bobby.
Bobby. I wish I remembered the number off the top of my head, but I don't. It is time to take a deep dive into January 17th throughout the annals of history. Listen to clips, reminisce, toboggan down memory lane, all in a little segment we like to call
On this day.
Yeah! We go. Threw you for a loop there. Because I want to get right to it. I do not like country music. I love Garth Brooks. I can't explain it. I don't know why, but I do.
Where's your love come from?
Being alive in the 90s, I think.
Okay.
There was just no way to avoid it. And then camped out at the Macy's in White Marsh one fateful night and got tickets to the show. A bit reluctantly, but it was more of a party. It was like, we were at a party. Tickets are on sale. Let's leave the party. That's where my friend Josh puke walked for the first time.
Oh,
by
nice.
The way. Yeah. So we wait out, sleep in front of the Macy's to get tickets, and I got obstructed view tickets. And I was like, I don't care that much, but they looked close to the stage. We'll see how this goes. The obstruction to my view was about as big as this microphone stand in front of me, and I was like 6 rows back from the stage, but on the side. But Garth played kind of in the round.
Yeah.
So I was like right up in it. And dude put on such a show.
Yeah.
I mean, he's built like me, but he's out there. He's out there running around like Tyreek Hill, but he looks like me. It was nuts. Climbing up scaffolding and stuff like Eddie Vedder. It was crazy good. And, I was hooked. It was Rope in the Wind, and what were the other records? I don't know. I was hooked. But I didn't really like, and to this day I don't, but I don't know, Garth gets a pass for some reason.
I think this blends everything that you would love from the late 80s, early 90s sound and what is good today, which is good storytelling. And that's what country music is, and all the stadium country forgot that.
I think you're right. I loved it. Garth Brooks, on this day, in a year to be discussed, is named the 90s Artist of the Decade at the American Music Awards, having sold more than 95 million albums, more than any other American recording artist. And then came Chris Gaines. We'll just let that go. I don't know why, I'm letting that go.
Well, I mean, Stephen King went under a different name and wrote a bunch of books.
A nom de plume.
What? Do you want to explain that? We're just going to gloss right over what you
nom
just
de
said.
plume is when you're an artist and you write outside of your own name.
I went to a trade school twice. Let's clean that up a little bit.
I have no idea when this happened, but it feels good to get some Garth back in my ear. It's been a minute. Actually, when I was cleaning up my desk there before the big boss came, the new big boss, I had a Garth Brooks ticket in a drawer because right before COVID, he announced a big tour, and I got tickets, and then the tour got canceled.
Oh, no.
So I still had the paper ticket there, and I was like, I wonder if this would be worth anything, because it's like for a show that never happened, and then I was like, stop saying that and throw it away.
Yeah.
So what I did.
Yeah, some guy with a big belt buckle does not want that on eBay.
He doesn't. And if I send it to him, he'd probably mail me back some cockroaches and a death threat. So, when did this happen? 410-584-100.7. No help. Cool.
Well,
Great.
think about it.
Thank you. If it's the best artist of the 90s, I'm going to have to say, I'm just going to guess the old Y2K, because you got to wait till the 90s are over to see who the best artist of the 90s was.
Are you locking it in?
Yeah, I just wish I had a bunch of other Garth songs. Now I want to hear Rodeo. I like Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up. That's a jam.
2 pina coladas, which
Two
is
of a
awful.
Hearts, or Two of a Kind working on a Full House. I like that one. The Pina Colada song is terrible. Yeah. And the dance, I know people love it. I don't really like that one either.
Yeah, no thank you.
But of course, Friends in Low Places. And I like the dirty version too, or the live version that adds an extra verse.
Yes.
Okay, I want to guess year 2000.
It is 2000.
Every light is burning
All right,
in a
listen.
house across town.
That is correct. That is correct. That is correct.
It didn't work at all. All right, moving on. We're going to play a tune and come back with part 2 of the radio sensation Sweep in the Nation. And this time, Beverly Hills Ninja, which I've never seen, but we'll discuss next. By the way, did you see what I did there with the music?
No.
There was another song there.
Oh, really?
I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
Oh, it's a shame.
I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Time to discuss a film that will live forever in the pantheon of film history, in the Mount Rushmore of comic genius, is none other than...
In the secret clan of the Ninja, there is a legend that foretells a foreign child will come among them and become a ninja master unlike the world has ever seen. They believe this was the child. Chris Farley.
I am a trained master in each of the weapons of battle.
Man, that was dope!
Beverly
That Rock
Hills
was in that.
Ninja.
What a fool I was.
Chris, not Dwayne.
So, Chris Farley stars in Beverly Hills Ninja. A young American boy is raised by a clan of highly skilled martial artists. As he grows older, he becomes overweight, but remains enthusiastic about training to be a proper ninja. It's Chris Farley's second to last leading role. Beverly Hills Ninja hits the silver screen on this day in a year to be discussed right now.
So we lost him when he was in his early 30s.
Yeah.
And his entire career was this huge body comedy, throw yourself against a wall. Do you think he could have made a career if he stayed alive doing that past 40?
I don't, but I do think he would have remained relevant. I have a feeling that at some point he would have done the Adam Sandler, Jim Carrey transition into some sort of a dramatic role that he probably would have nailed. Maybe. I mean, look, when you do what he did, there's a lot of people who just want to reheat that, you know, Van Down by the River energy.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where, I mean, Tommy Boy, fantastic. Black Sheep, same movie, not as good.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of just a 30% worse every film down the line after Tommy Boy, really.
Yeah.
But we all still kind of had a taste for it. You know what I mean?
Well, we love Chris.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We liked that energy, but the vehicle for that energy got a little worse and worse. Like, Tommy Boy's like a Bentley. And then it's like, Black Sheep's like a Lexus. It's nice. You love it. You're proud of it. Then by Beverly Hills Ninja, it's like a 05 Kia Forte. You know what I mean? And we're just like, oh, no. What's going on here?
How dare you speak ill?
I know I've seen this, but it did not stick with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, this was towards the end where the drugs was really starting to get to him, and I think you could tell that with a lot of the interviews that he did and some of these movie roles where he's attempting to push through, just living the life that he's always wanted to live of his idols.
And that, you said a mouthful there. He wanted to be Belushi and all those guys that came before him that had that kind of high energy they all met the same fate, unfortunately. Beverly Hills Ninja. I don't even remember. This has got to be either late 90s or early aughts, maybe? I don't know. Let me see if anybody's helping me out here.
One of those is better than the other.
Mike from Tawny Town's got a 97. Patty from Relays got a 97. Nick from Hamilton absolutely knew what I was talking about with the song and thanked us for not playing it. I don't know if he was in here or how that happened, but now Tracy was throwing out a 98. So I don't know. I'm going to go with the majority crowdsource here because I got nothing.
Okay.
What year did Tommy Boy come out?
90.
Early 90s, I guess. Yeah.
94?
Okay. All right, 97 sounds good to me. We're going to let it roll. We're risking Randy on a gut feeling here, but 1997, locking it in.
A risk well worth it.
Yes!
That is correct. That is...
It's a trap!
That is correct. That is...
It's a trap!
That's the fact.
Correct.
Really messed with you there.
I don't
I
like
can
any
see
of
I
that.
was scrambling your brain like an egg.
I'm going to be so quiet during Randy Watson.
Better not!
I want you to put your hands together.
Put them together!
Welcome to the stage.
Welcome to
Big
the
round of applause for
Jackson Heights.
Mr. Randy
Watson!
Yes.
That was terrible!
Yes.
Come on, give Randy some respect.
I want you to put your hands together and welcome him to the stage. Big round of applause for Jackson Heights. Oh, Mr. Randy Watson. Yes.
Lightheaded.
That's called fake it till you make it right there.